Alright, so this is gonna be my very last video I'm making today. And in this video, I'm gonna talk free fall. Free fall. Alright, so what's a free fall? Alright, let's say this question. A ball is released from rest from this little stage or whatever that has a height of, we say 10 meters. 10 meters. Alright, so ball is, there's like no actual whatever force applying on it, and this ball is moving down. So how long does it take for the ball from here to reach the ground? So in this question, we use this equation right here, because alright, so you just got this equation right here. X equals x initial plus v initial t plus 1/2 at squared. So let's see. For this thing to fall to the ground, how long does it take to travel 10 meters? Alright, so you say x, the final x, it got to the ground right here. So what's the x of this? 0. So x is 0 equals to initial x, which is 10 meters. V initial is released from rest, so V initial has a 0. So initial t is 0. Plus 1/2 at, so plus 1/2. What's the acceleration in this case? Alright, the acceleration in this case is gravity. And where's gravity pointing? It's pointing down. It points to our observation point, right? So this velocity of this acceleration right here is actually negative 9.8 meters per second square. And then times t squared. Right? So now this is pretty easy to get. So 0, 10, so 10, negative 10 meters equals to negative 4.9 meters per second square times t squared. So t squared just equals to, it's like divide both sides by negative 4.9, so it equals to negative 10 divided by negative 4.9, which is 10 divided by 4.9, which is approximately 10 divided by 4.9, approximating that number, 2.04008. So you see, I always leave 4 decimal places after I finish like one calculation, like during the questions. So t equals the square root of that, which is let's see what happened to the square root. Alright, so square root of that is 1.4286 seconds. Alright, so this is one free fall question, and then we'll do like another free fall question right here. Let's say this time, this time I'll give you these two equations. I'll give you these two variables. So it's still starting from the height of 10 meters. The ball is still thrown from initial velocity of 0, which is at rest. And then this time I give you, well, actually I won't give you the length of this. I won't. Alright, so it's thrown at from rest, and then its final velocity when it gets to here is 10 meters per second. It got to the ground. So how long did it travel? So like watch the height of the whatever the plane or something. Alright, so let's see. In this case, initial velocity is 0. Final velocity 10 meters per second. Acceleration, negative 9.8. So use this time, like see what you have in here. You have V initial, V final, A. So what is that one equation that has all these three variables and then you can get H? Well, is V final square equals to V initial square plus A, 2A delta D. So delta D is actually H. So let's see, V final square, V final is 10, so V final square has to be 100. And that equals to V square, which is 0, plus 2A, 2 negative 9.8, so negative 19.6. So what is delta D? Clearly is just 100 divided by negative 19.6, and that equals to, again, let's get on a calculator. 100 divided by 19.6, so is negative 5.L2 meters. So the change in distance is negative 5.102 meters. So that's a change. So it's moving from this to there, so it's negative 5.102 meters. So the height must be 5.102 meters. And that's the height. Alright, so these are just very simple questions that you only have to use one equations, and in next video I'll give you guys some harder free fall questions that have to use like multiple equations. Alright, see you next time.